Hello friends and welcome back to She's in Her Apron. If you're new here, I am Kimmy and today I'm sharing with you 5 things that you can do now to enjoy the holidays later. Okay, so if you found this video in December or you found me in July, these tips are going to help make the holiday process of planning more enjoyable. These are 5 things I'm going to share with you that I have been doing and slowly getting better at, because I have ADHD and I can lose focus very quickly. We are now into like December now and we are in full prep for Christmas, but these tips I'm giving you will definitely help you right now to enjoy, especially the week of. All right, before we jump into it, if you're new here, click that red subscribe button. You'll get alerted when I post and you'll never miss the fun because we have fun here and the community down below are awesome. Okay, let's hit it. Tip number 1 is create a budget. We have a budget for Christmas every year. And before we would just kind of wing it. We would count on bonuses. We would count on da-da-da. No. Ever since we made a Christmas budget and we put money towards it every month, when it comes to December, it is so less stressful. So what you could do is, since we're in December right now, if you've already done your shopping or almost done your shopping, calculate and see how much that you've spent on Christmas, and then you have a pretty much a ball figure of how much you might need for next year. Because you might realize at the end of this Christmas, you know what, we could have not have, used so much, or, we kind of need to bump it up a little bit, I have teenagers. I have a soon-to-be 13-year-old and I have a 16-year-old. And so shopping for them gets more expensive than the little kids. And so just because their needs or their likes are more, basically. So I had to up the ante from last year for this year to be able to get what the 2 older ones needed. We knew at the beginning of this past year, 2016, we knew exactly how much we needed, and I bumped it up just a titch because my parents are coming out, and so when they come out for Christmas, I ended up spoiling them a little bit more than when I go to mail their gift. I don't know, just having them here in my home, I just spoil them. So start your budget. I don't care if it is July, and start a budget. How much do you want? Put money towards it every month. This is a huge lifesaver. So just track your Christmas and then adjust where you need to adjust. Tip number 2, let's talk about Christmas cards. There are some years I could get them out, but the majority of my married life, we have not sent out a Christmas card. Not that we don't want to. Not that I don't think it's a great idea. It's the fact that I, for some reason, get a mental block when it comes to Christmas cards. I don't know, I'm horrible at mailing things. But it's getting better. And here's some tips for you. Number 1, start collecting your addresses. I don't care if it's July right now. Call up your friends. What is your address? I went and grabbed a address book from the Dollar Tree. I could start putting everyone's addresses in. I also have a holiday planner, and you could check out the video here and go click on that or down below, and you could watch how I plan in my holiday planner, and I have a spot especially for addresses. What I do now that we're in December and I start getting Christmas cards, before I open it up, I write down their address in the address book or in that spot in my holiday planner, so I have their address. And as soon as I get one of their holiday cards from a friend or family member, I hurry and make out a card to them and get a stamp on it and get it out the door. Like I said, some years people get them, some don't. Sorry, Grandma. Also, a big tip for you is if you are like me and have a hard time mailing them, there's so many websites that you could go to where you can actually pick a Christmas card. You can upload a family photo, or you could just pick any card that they have on their website. You can actually type in your family and friends' addresses, and you could pay for the shipping, and they can get all in a mass sent out. I did that one year. It is my favorite, and that is what I'm doing this year. I'm going to leave a link below to where I'm going to be using this year. This is really the best that I could do for my friends and family to get it out, and it really is amazing because they ship it for you, and it's awesome. They print them, ship them, boom. Miracle. Tip number 3, let's start our baking and preparing of what we want to bake, make, meals, treats, all of that. Start preparing now. Look through your menus, create a menu. I love doing this and putting it in my holiday planner. In my holiday planner, I actually keep all of my like Christmas recipes that I like to make. They're in there. I won't lose them. I don't have to hunt for them. If I find a new one, I put it in there. It makes coming December a breeze. So find out what you would like to make and have a master like grocery list for those items. Also, do those items freeze well? I know that my Italian Christmas cookies freeze very well. And then what I do is I freeze them, and when it's time to when I want to use them or distribute them out to my friends as little treats and gifts, I can frost them at that point. I'll let them thaw out. I'll make up the frosting, frost them, put the sprinkles on, and then I can send them to them. So I know that my Italian Christmas cookies freeze very well. So freeze what you can, any doughs, anything. Start freezing them. Also, you can meal plan. Start making maybe some freezer meals. If you're going to make soup, maybe double it, and then you can freeze the other half. Anything you could do for extra meals during this month, because I don't know about you, but with my family, we like to go out and do things. We'll go see the Christmas lights. We'll go to family parties, friends parties, church activities, things that pull us out of the home. And I necessarily don't want to cook or like, it's a lot of work when you're shopping, you know. It's a lot of work to put a meal together. But if I already have one made in my freezer, oh, I'm such a happy girl. Such a happy girl. All year round, I keep some aluminum pans in my pantry. I am never without these. This one comes with 2. And these are like cake pans. And these are great for casseroles. So I know that if I make shepherd's pie, make another one, Kimmy. Put it in your freezer. Genius. So I like to start freezing meals, and that's what I'm going to be doing this week in my home. I'm going to be making a few extra meals, put them in the freezer, so when we're out and about, and I know we're going to be out that night, I could pull it out the day before, and I could heat it up before we leave. It's awesome. Saves so much time and less stress. Tip number 4, wrap as you go. I need to tell you, I'm a huge believer in this. I have a testimony. Praise the Lord, wrap as you go. I discovered this when I had our 4th and last child. Her name is Shaylee, and her birthday is on December 22nd. So I was like, okay, I'm having this baby 2 days before Christmas Eve. And I was like, oh boy, was I stressed out. But thank goodness I had the whole like nesting thing going on, because I was getting stuff done. Meals, baking, shopping. I had everything wrapped and put in Rubbermaid bins and hidden away in our home. So when I came home with Shaylee on Christmas Eve, all Derek and I had to do was pull those bins out and stick the presents all under the tree. Oh my gosh, that year blew my mind. It opened it up for me, because ever since then, now 6 years ago, oh my gosh, my baby's growing up. This is what I aim for every year. We're gonna buy early. We're going to wrap as soon as we get it, and we're going to stick it in those bins so that way we do not have to stay up on Christmas Eve wrapping. Oh my gosh, I have so many memories of my parents with my grandma and aunt helping, because they would live with us. And I remember them having late nights wrapping, because me and my siblings were upstairs in the bedrooms like can't sleep, like playing, listening, you know, and we're like, oh, they're rapping, we can hear the rapping. And I just remember my parents not getting any sleep. And I have to say, there's been some Christmases where Derek and I have not been able to pull this off, and we're, you know, up rapping. But the years I do it, and this year I'm already ahead of myself. I was up last night wrapping when the kids went to bed, so I already have half the Christmas gifts wrapped, and it is just such a relief. That way Christmas can be done, and like the 2 weeks before, I can just enjoy those moments with my kids. You know, maybe do some projects and just be present in the moment, because I can get so scatterbrained. So this year I'm on top of it. Last year we weren't, but this year, yes. Okay, last tip number 5, make your list and check it twice. We give our kids a list usually at Thanksgiving or the day after Thanksgiving, and we say, make a list, but it has their wants, their needs, their likes, everything that they could think of, they can write it in. Also, we go to Toys R Us, or it comes in the mail, but we'll also go to Walmart and get their toy pamphlet, and we mark their name on top of it, and we give the kid one. They're free, so we give each kid one and say, circle what you like. Now, You gotta be specific with the little ones. We're like, don't circle everything. I know you like everything, but what would be something that you would like to be surprised with on Christmas? Like something a little bit more special. Because there have been years they marked up the whole toy book, and Derek and I are looking at each other like, so make lists, check it twice. Also, for my husband, we both love shopping on Amazon. He has a wish list on Amazon. I have a wish list on Amazon. Therefore, he could go on and look and see what I'm into, what I'm liking. Same with Derek, because when it comes to my husband, there are times where I'm like, what does this man like? He likes a lot of technical things and techie things, and I'm just like, I don't know. So definitely make a wish list for both you and your partner, your husband, and believe me, less stress. And then also, if you carry a planner or your phone, anytime your kids or your husband say like, oh, I really like this, make a note of it in your phone or your planner. That way, when it comes time to shop, you're like, oh yeah, I remember they said they liked this. And then you can go grab it for them, because you think you're gonna remember, but oh boy, nope. I am like a flake and I forget everything. So I have to write everything down, and that goes in my planner. And then just check as you go. Like last night, wrapping and putting away, I make sure I crossed that I had those and it was wrapped on my list, so I don't go out and overbuy or think I already bought the item. Nope, wrap, check it off. All right, those are my 5 things that you can do now to enjoy the holidays later. I hope this helps. Any tips that you have, please leave them down below. I love it when we share, because I learned so much from you guys. I hope that we can breeze through the holidays, that it's not so stressful. And again, thank you for being here. I love and appreciate you all. And if you're new, hey, click that red subscribe button so you don't miss the fun, because I have some fun videos coming up for you this holiday season. And we will see you soon. Bye, guys.